Hi guys, good morning. Now moving on to the next series of recursion based questions. Now we are calling this function with x1 comma 1, right? So value of m is 1 and value of n is 1. If m is equal to 0, so this is your m and this is your n, right? So this condition is false, right? Now if m greater than equal to 1, yes, 1 greater than equal to 1, your condition is true, and n is equal to 0, so this condition is false. So we will go to this return x m minus 1 comma x m n minus 1. So we will call this function return x m minus 1. So this is a function basically, return x m minus 1. Value of m is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0 comma, again your recursive call, x m, value of m is 1 comma n is 1. So this is your 1 minus 1 0, right? Now we call this function 1 comma 0. See, when you call 1 comma 0, this m becomes 1 and this n becomes 0. So if m is equal to 0, its condition is false. If m greater than equal to 1, yes, m is 1, and n is equal to 0, yes, n is 0, condition is true. So return what? X m minus 1 comma 1. So this function will return what? X m minus 1, value of m is 1, 1 minus 1, 0 comma 1. Fine. Now we will call this function 0 comma 1. Now value of m is 0 and value of n is 1. So now we are calling this function 0 comma 1. Now we come here, it is return n plus 1. Well, return n plus 1. N is what? So it returns what? 1 plus 1, 2. So this function, when you call this function, since the value of m is 0, condition true, so it will return what? 2. So when it returns 2, right? So it is returning 2. So here comes your 2, right? So this is your 2. Now you are calling this function 0 comma 2. See, m is equal to 0. Your condition is true. So return n plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So answer is 3. It is pretty simple. Now let me trace it once more. See, initially x is 1, this is 1, so 1 comma 1. This condition is false, this condition is false, so we will go to this statement. Return x m minus 1, value of m initially is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0 comma x 1 comma 0, right? Now we will call this function 1 comma 0. This condition is false, but this condition is true. So it returns what? Returns x m minus 1, 1 minus 1, 0 comma 1. Now when you call this function 0 comma 1, when you call this function, this condition is true, so return n plus 1. So this function returns what? This function returns 2, and 2 is stored here. Now you are calling x 0 comma 2. When you call x 0 comma 2, m is equal to 0. This condition is true, so return n plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Right guys? So answer of this code snippet is 3. Now moving on to the next question. Now you are calling this function with the value of n as 5, right? You are calling this function with the value of n as 5. So we are initially calling foo 5, right? So this condition is false, so we will go to the else part. See, the scope of else is from here to here, and the scope of this function is from here to here. So all these 4 statements, they are part of else, right? So if this condition is false, so what happening? First we are printing what? We are printing first high, right? Then we are calling foo n minus 3. N minus 3 is foo 2, right? And then again we are printing high, and then foo 4. So this I am writing just for the sake of you to understand it clearly. Now we will call this function foo 2. So again this condition is false. Again we go to this else statement. It will print high. Then this will print what? Foo minus 1, one more high, and then foo 1. Now when you call this function foo minus 1 less than equal to 0, condition is true. So it will print what? It will print by. Then we move this side. Then foo 1 less than equal to 0, condition false. So again we move. First it will print what? First it will print high, right? Then foo minus 2, then one more high, then foo 0, right? So foo minus 2 won't evaluate, foo minus 2 less than 0 condition is true, so it will print by. Similarly, foo 0, see 0 less than 0 condition is false. 0 less than 0 condition is false. Again you come to the statement. First it will print what? High. Then it will print what? Minus 3. Then it will print again high. Then again it will print what? Minus 1. Foo minus 1. When you call this function, it will print by. Again when you call this function, it will print by. Oh my god. So far, what is the answer? So far, just I am calling foo2 only. When you call foo2, so this big is your output. So what is the output? Says for the short form, short notation. For high I am simply writing H, and for by I am writing simply B. So first this H gets printed, right? So first this H gets printed, then this B gets printed, then this H, then this H, then your B, then your H, then your H, B, H, B, right? So this is the output when you call the function only foo2. This is only foo2, and before this you have one more H, and after this you have this H, right? Now, and this entire resultant is 442. Now we'll call this function foo4. So I am erasing this. Now when you call this function foo4, 4 less than equal to 0 condition false, you come to this statement. First it will print what? High. Then foo, it will print what? 4 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 1. Then high. Then it is printing foo 3. So when you call this function, it will print one more high, and then foo minus 2, then again high, then foo 0, right? When you call this function, it will print what? B. Now when you call this function 0 less than 0 condition is false, again it will print high, foo minus 3, high, foo minus 1. So when you call this function, it will print what? B. This function will also print by, right? So after this, before this foo 3, again it will print one more H, this will print one more H, this is your B, this is your H, then H, B, H, B, then this H, right? Now you call this function again, you call foo3 function. So we'll call foo3 function again. I hope you are getting this. See, this is easy. Now when you call foo3, so what will happen? 3 less than 0 condition false. So again it will print what? High. Then this is foo 0. Then again high. Then foo 2. Right. When you call foo 0, it will print what? Again it will print what? High. Then this is foo minus 3. Then this is high. And then again foo 0 minus 1, foo minus 1. So this will print by, this will print by. Right. So after this, I am writing the answer here. After this H gets printed, then this H gets printed, then this B, then this H, then B, then H. And for F2 you have this answer here. It is H, B, H, H, B, H, H, B, H, B. So this is the beautiful answer which you are seeing here. So this is your answer for foo 5, right? I think it's an amazing question. I should know the basic concept, and after that it's easy. It's a kick-off, right? तो यार अगर तुम्हें कुछ चीज़ें पसंद आ रही है तो यार प्लीज़ को शेयर करो यार, लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, अपने दोस्तों को भेजो जिनको ज़रूरत है यार, बिकॉज मेरे को लगता नहीं कि ये कंटेंट ऐसा अवेलेबल होगा अभी यूट्यूब पर. तो यार अगर तुम्हें चीज़ें अच्छी लग रही है तो प्लीज़ गाइज आई रिक्वेस्ट यू, please do subscribe. Give me a sense of motivation to like produce more and more such type of questions for you guys, right? Thank you so much. Please take care.